Post-punk is not only a genre, but a way of life. Like other underground, non-conformist genres, it has built up a subculture around the music that is essential to its existence, what is often called the scene. This scene consists of squatters, train hoppers, and crust was started by amoebics around 1985, and the term itself arose from a demo released by the band Hellbastard. Though many, including those at Wikipedia, will say that the scene arose from anarchist punks who listened to bands such as Crass and Discharge, this is completely denying the obvious metal roots of the music, such as the bands Venom and Motorhead. Crust first arrived in the South with the South Carolina band Anti-Schism in 1988. Since then, the South has been an important place not only for crust bands, but for genres of music that crust punks enjoy, such as stoner metal, sludge metal, DB, thrash, grindcore. The past few years, an annual crust punk festival has been held in Richmond called Kollapse Fest.
And metal's better than punk.
What you know about Taco Bell?
People are understandably shy about having alcohol or drugs portrayed on camera, but there were plenty of both at every party during Kollapse Fest. Substance abuse and partying are very important parts of the crust punk identity. Like most punk subcultures, recreational drugs are done regularly and often. In general, drugs are chosen because of their cheapness and ready availability, such as glue, malt liquor, bum wine, cigarettes, and
Question anyone asked me in Texas was at an IHOP and it was smoking or non-smoking. I was like, fuck yeah, smoking.
and any other drugs they can get their hands on. This is not to say that all crust punks are junkies. Like most communities, crust punks often ostracize and dislike those whose abuse interferes with other people's fun. Crust punks enjoy drinking in places like abandoned buildings where it's less likely for them to get arrested for drinking in public. This is film footage of Belle Isle, an abandoned factory. It's a historic park in Richmond. Well, we are running away from the cops right now. We're at Belle Isle, and we were hanging out at the abandoned factory that you just saw in the scene before, and 3 or 4 cop cars showed up. Punks on parade. It's the Exodus.
I don't know.
As the Jews were kicked out of Egypt, we are now being kicked out of Belle Isle.
It's the Exodus.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. There's the middle of the hour.
Kind of drink.
Woo!
Over here.
Running away from the cops is definitely a performance of Southern identity.
I can fucking argue anything, man. I can fucking argue anything.
I ain't afraid of shit. I don't have
What do I need to say for your documentary?
Just say whatever you want. Wait, haven't you been in like Civil War reenactments?
Yes, I have.
Can you talk about that?
I used to be in Company CCS Marines, Confederate States Marines. And I went to Gettysburg, and I went to Antietam, and I was in Drury's Bluff. Drury's Bluff. It's like 10 minutes away from here. I was in the Drury's Bluff, Battle of Drury's Bluff.
Nice. That's
Him.
no. Who's Daniel
That's
Jackson?
Daniel Jackson was the company commander. Him and Rich Thorne, they're all from Richmond. And
They're not punks, I assume, right?
of course not. They're nerds. They're big nerds. They go to Dragon Con.
I'm sure they were following him like,
Has influenced you, like your Southern identity.
My Southern identity comes a lot.
Yo, what you know about Taco Bell?
Food is important, I suppose. I don't know. I live in the capital of the Confederacy, Richmond, Virginia, which is, I'm actually very proud of that. Not of the Confederacy, but the long, long history of the city, because it's pretty old. So I like that. Andrew Jackson's grave. Who else? John Adams? I forget. Yeah, there's a lot of important people from Virginia. I don't think that I would live in any other place, actually, except for Virginia. So, which says, a true Virginian amongst Virginians. And I want that on mine.
Nice. Alright. So, what is your opinion of the South in general and Richmond?
What?
The South and Richmond, like Southern America.
It's fun, man. I love it. Baltimore's technically the South, too.
You think Baltimore is part of the South?
It's below the Mason-Dixon, brother.
It's like, no,
so you say
there
you
wasn't
grew
a
up
show
in
there,
Nova.
It was like after
What was
shows
that
with
like?
D-Mitch and Noah, and I think you might have been there a long ass time ago.
How was growing up in Nova?
Dude, we made it alright. We made it alright.
Yeah, it was shit. Right? You know it was fucking shit.
Well,
I don't have anything to compare it. It was fucking shit.
We raged. We fucking raged our asses off. We did the best we could, but like that's why the place sucks.
What do you guys think?
To your parents.
You guys all live in the North now. What do you think about the North as opposed to the South? Do you think the North is better?
Nova doesn't count as
I don't know if it's actually considered
unless you live
South.
in Manassas.
We are below the Mason.
You just talk about like Southern hip hop and Gucci Mane.
Southern hip hop, okay. Southern hip hop is the best, man. You better be drinking that
Gucci
Mane,
Mane, 3-6 Mafia.
Don't ask me what's in
Better
my
not
cup.
exploit me on YouTube.
It's all about that skinny black. They had the best demo tape ever. I mean, if you've seen Hustle and Flow, then you already know that rhymes, see, because I'm a Southern rapper.
I stepped on her foot.
Yeah, this girl here, she's one of the best. Oh, man, not cool.
Alright, how do you guys feel about the South in general?
I like South, whatever. Everyone's fucking slow and pleasant.
Too slow, too friendly.
Too slow, too friendly, for sure.
It's the same South.
What do you mean by too friendly? What is
I
too
don't know
friendly?
you. I don't really want to talk to you. I think you're trying to run a scam on me if you try to talk to me.
I work for the church.
Is that how it works up in Boston?
I'm not even trying to tell. Well, people just keep it to themselves. It's like, mind your own business.
Is this the first time you've ever been to the Southern United States?
No.
Okay. What do you think about the Southern United States in general?
I think it's really nice. I think the people are really nice, and I think they get like a bad rap from like northern people.
Are you ready to go to the show?
I think if like there were like more like cool big cities down here, that it would be like an awesome place to live. But I don't. So.
And do you think there are cool big cities in the South?
Yeah.
What would you consider?
There are. I mean, like Austin's cool,
And you know, Atlanta's cool, and
you know, Richmond's cool. It's just not quite as like
you know, urban as like, you know, Philly or Boston or New York. But yeah, I mean, I think the South's great.
What do you think about the crust punk scene in Richmond and in the South in general?
I really don't know very much about it, to be honest. I think crust punk scene in general is cool. So,
all right, word.
Yes, I love Texas. The cops there are allowed to smoke in uniform.
What is crust music like in Texas? What is the scene like in Texas?
fucking dead.
No crust in Texas.
Okay, how do you feel about the South in general? Just like Southern pride, the Confederacy, like just the South.
Nothing about that, man.
this shit doesn't go on really these days. Like, we've got a few people saying that shit, but not really anymore, you know? If they do, like, they better think twice about what they're saying.
Is it different, like, in like big cities like Dallas, and as opposed to like the more rural areas of Texas?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in like the city, I mean, it's hood as fuck. Like, you know, in the country, it's just like suburbs, like fucking rednecks, like what you would expect, like in the, you know,
The show
the fucking
started
bumfuck, like Texas.
Everyone get the fuck out! Yes.
So the second I walked up to the show, like this like stinky ass scum fuck just walks right up to me and is just like, "Oh, here we got a purdy barrel."
Crust punks have a